I guess we just have a bunch more rockets to fight. I certainly hope no one got bored of that last time. Yes, yes, take out the Raticate. Thank you, Huggles. Oh. It's a new morning. Things are looking pretty good, actually. Of course, I still got an 8-hour shift ahead of me, so, you know. Wish I didn't. And it's only Thursday, so, whatever. All in all, I still suspect I'm going to have a pretty easy day, frankly. I remember you! You got me good at our hideout! Did I? Okay, so let's think us through. This guy has fought me before. He has already been beaten at least once. And now he has had time to prepare, to improve, to plot his vengeance. Let's see what unbelievable forces of power he has brought to defeat me. He brought a literal pile of sludge. Yeah, that seems about on point. You know, maybe it was my mistake. You know, maybe I shouldn't have put a lot of emphasis on... Oh, I forgot that happened when the used minimize. Oh, that's adorable. You know, maybe this is on me for thinking that someone who opens up their dialogue with yuck, yuck, yuck is, you know, going to be a shining, glimmering bastion of intellect. Hello, Wheezing. This won't kill you, but it should set you up for Fire Punch to kill you next turn. There's that nice slow animation as I'm slowly attacked by a sequence of tiny black squares. You know, I feel kind of weird every time I'm poisoned just because of what happened to poor Dlip the Hoppip so early on. Still, Vinny hit level 28. That is really good news for Vinny. Man, Huggles is still only level 36. Alright, last one before the director. How did you get this far? I guess it can't be helped. I'll dispose of you! I know I'll be getting the Master Ball soon, so I want to take this moment to re-emphasize. My rules specifically say I cannot use the Master Ball, which kind of sucks, since both Suicune and Lugia are Pokemon that I can reasonably encounter. But that's the rule. If I want the Legends, I'm gonna have to put in the work, and I'm going to have to risk my life to try and pull it off. That's just the way it's gonna be. Why do I keep making these rules? Thank you, sir. I know, Huggles, you'll be fine. Who? What? You came to rescue me? Thank you! The radio tower! What's happening there? Taken over by Team Rocket? Here, take this card key. Okay, thank you. Use that to open the shutters on the 3rd floor. I'm begging you to help. There's no telling what they'll do if they control the transmitter. They may even be able to control Pokemon using a special signal. Okay, now this guy's just a conspiracy theorist. You're the only one I can call on. Please save the radio tower and all the Pokemon nationwide. Look, dude, like, yeah, it's not good that they took over the tower, but no, they're not going to mind control all Pokemon by broadcasting a radio frequency. Ooh, amulet coin. Who doesn't have an item right now? Ivy doesn't. Ivy, I'm giving you the amulet coin. Mostly so I can make sure that I keep some room in my inventory. Alright, sounds like we're back on the surface. Okay. Several items here, actually. Don't worry, I'm counting the ticks. Huggles is not going to die. I promise. Huggles is perfectly healthy. There's no need to be stressing right now. It's been less than 50 ticks. He's fine. See, look how fine he is. Still had 40 HP. No problem at all. Well, time to see if my over-leveled Pokemon can match wits against the evil machinations of Team Rocket. And the answer to that is obviously yes. These guys are absolute pushovers. Ugh. Darn computer keeps giving me weird little blips today. Right, let's do this. Why did the shutter open? Did you have something to do with this? No, it was purely a coincidence, I swear. Team Rocket is not made up of the brightest bulbs in the bunch. Then again, these are all the people in Team Rocket who are still fighting 3 years after their organization was disbanded. So, yeah, these are the dullest balls. The dullest bulbs in the dull bulb box. That was hard to say. The dullest bulbs in the dull bulb box. Blech. Feels like my tongue's trying to escape my mouth when I say that. I'm normally pretty good at tongue twisters, though. Sally sells seashells by the seashore. Sally sells seashells by the seashore. Sally sells seashells by the seashore. See, that's easy enough. Good blood, bad blood. Another classic. A little bit harder. Good blood, bad blood. 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 But I've practiced that one. Pretty good at it, but... Ooh, an executive. Alright. What do you have to exec me with? He only has one Pokemon. One Pokemon that is weak against rock. And rollout missed because of course it did. Holy crap, that hurt. Why? Why would you go back to Leech Life? What is wrong with you, man? That is like the one move that could absolutely, under no circumstances, kill me. And I missed. Roll out. Come on. There is one tongue twister, though, that I've practiced a lot and simply cannot master. It's supposed to be one of the hardest you can get with English. It is the 6th Slick Sheik's 6th Sheep's Sick. It is almost impossible. I've tried it and I can't do it. And I try it again and I can't do it. I try doing it slowly and I can barely do it. The 6th Slick Sheep, the 6th Slick Sheep, 6 Yeah, it always degrades into hissing. One day I'll get it. One day I believe that one day I will actually be able to pull off that tongue twister, but that day is not today. The sixth sheep's sick. God, that's hard. It's like a super upgraded version of the Sally Sells Seashells tongue twister. It's just all those S's and SH sounds together. They're so brutal when you have to string them. Alright, Vinny is level 29 and trying to learn Bide. No, Bide is just too risky of a move for a Nuzlocke. Hello, Gloom. Goodbye, Gloom. Also, for the love of God, wipe off your mouth. That looks absolutely obscene. Alright. Hello. Why? Why do I have to suffer through this? Meowth, help me! Apparently Meowth's just shaking its head no. Meowth wants no part of this. Oh my goodness, there's still 2 more. Why? Remember me from the hideout in Mahogany Town? Not really. I lost then, but I won't this time. Look, I'm gonna be honest, and I don't mean to sound racist, but all you rockets look the same to me, okay? That's just the way it is. Alright, so what do you have? Level 32 Arbok. Okay. That's a pretty good level. Please don't flinch. Thank you. Get a good magnitude. 7 might kill. Yep, okay. 7 killed. What else? Ah, Vileplume. Okay. That's definitely a job for Huggles. Ow! Why would you do that? Jerk. And boom. Simple enough. Alright. And Murkrow. I still think this sprite of Murkrow looks much more intimidating. It just has more of a sense of power to it than later depictions of Murkrow. And I think one of the big reasons for that is scale. Like, you can't really tell there just how small Murkrow actually is. Oh, you managed to get this far? You must be quite the trainer. We intend to take over this radio station and announce our comeback. That should bring our boss Giovanni back from his solo training. We are going to regain our former glory. I won't allow you to interfere with our plans! Well, well, well. What do you have? Aw, he's got a little puppy! It's adorable! It's also 4 times weak against ground attacks and is about to die horrifically. Oh god, I flinched, and those bites really hurt. Okay, that's an 8. Good, good. What next? Okay, coughing. This should be nice and safe to top off my health. Really don't think a coughing is going to do anything to me that I need to worry about. Yep, that's just sludge. I'm not concerned. Alright, back to the magnitudes. Magnitude 6 will probably kill? Yep. Vinny is now level 30. Vinny's catching up really good. And lastly, a Houndoom. If this thing manages to burn Foundation with its fire, he shall suffer pain for the rest of time. So says the almighty Pokedex. Magnitude 7, that'll kill. And that is the end of Team Rocket. And a crit. See ya. No! Forgive me, Giovanni! How could this be? Our dreams have come to naught. I wasn't up to the task after all. Like Giovanni did before me. I will disband Team Rocket here today. Farewell. Alright, not bad. Quill, thank you! Your courageous actions have saved Pokemon nationwide. Again, I don't know if that's actually true. I know it's not much, but please take this. This is a clear bell. It will let you encounter Ho-Oh. Now, the problem is that Suicune and Ho-Oh are both encountered in 10 Tower. I don't think it's possible to avoid starting the Suicune encounter. So I can't get Ho-Oh at all. But I might have a shot at Suicune. It would be level 40. It's gonna have Rain Dance. I think Bubble Beam. Gust. So it would have a move that would be strong against. It does have something that would be strong against Ivy. And I really just do not have a reliable means of putting it to sleep or paralyzing it. Hold on. Bellsprout. Let me take a quick look at Bellsprout's move pool. Okay. Wiggles will know Stun Spore at that level. So, I'm not going to have any way to access a Leaf Stone, but with a few levels under its belt, Wiggles can definitely tank hits from Suicune. At least long enough to put out a Stun Spore. So I guess my next task is just to go level up. I'll see you all soon. Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce you to Wiggles, the severed head of Krusty the Clown. Or so it appears. He shall join me. He shall be the secret of my battle against Suicune. Oh, also, at some point I actually caught the Pokerus, so yeah, that's spreading around my team now. I do not have the time to get into the whole Pokerus thing, but you can look it up. A momentous event has occurred. I beg your pardon, but I must ask you to leave. Ah, the sound of that clear bell. It's sublime. I've never heard so beautiful a sound before. That bell's chime is indicative of the bearer's soul. You may be able to make it through 10 Tower. Please, do go on. I have a strategy, and it is a good strategy, probably. Legend has it that upon the emergence of a trainer who has the ability to touch the souls of Pokemon, a Pokemon will come forth to put that trainer to test at the 10 Tower. The legend has come true. The legendary Pokemon Suicune has arrived. We, the Wise Trio, shall test your worthiness to go inside. Oh, will you now? And what are you going to do to test my worthiness, Sage Gaku? Hello, Noctowl. Oh, God. I just accidentally hit Magnitude and got hit by Hypnosis. Alright, admittedly, that is not a particularly okay, and it has Reflect. And I'm asleep again. Okay. This bird is really starting to piss me off. Have a rollout. You're gonna hypnosis me again, aren't you? Nope. Okay. Will a second rollout be strong enough to kill? I'm not actually sure how much it scales with each use. Okay, that works. Good job, Foundation. And a Flareon, which is also weak against Rock. And also, you no longer have Reflect. Goodbye, Flareon. Sage Gaku was defeated. Stronger than we thought? Perhaps. Ah, so it is you who claim to have seen Suicune, Entei, and Raikou while they slept. Unbelievable! Legend has it that they can't be seen while they sleep. That is patently false. They were literally right there. Can you be trusted with the truth? I must ascertain your worthiness. You can ascertain whatever you want. Will one rock throw? No, one rock throw won't kill because it has frickin' Reflect up. Two will do it. Okay, Hypnosis didn't work. That's good. I promise I do have a plan for Suicune. I did a lot of work. I did a lot of research. I did a lot of calculating. I made a lot of very serious efforts to find the best possible chance that I could get to capture Suicune. And yes, it is a valid place. The 10 Tower is a location distinct from Ekrotique City. That's not gonna kill, is it? Magnitude 4 is the worst. I can't believe how much I'm getting my butt kicked by this thing. Jolteon can be a real powerhouse. Okay, that's good. We have defeated Sage Masa. I will tell you the truth. In the past, there were 2 9-tier towers here. The Brass Tower, which was said to awaken Pokemon, and the Tin Tower, where Pokemon were said to rest. The view from the tops of the towers must have been magnificent. At the time, an immense, silver-colored Pokemon was said to make its roost atop the Brass Tower. We're pretty sure it was a really big Klefki. However, about 150 years ago, a lightning bolt struck one of the towers. It was engulfed in flames that raged for 3 days. A sudden downpour finally put out the blaze. We couldn't be bothered, obviously. And that is how the burned tower came to be. Let me see your power. Actually, better voice for him. Yeah, let me see your power. Alright, Koji. I shall show you my power. What? You're gonna have to speak up. I can't hear your power. Might as well use Huggles. Huggles has Thunder Punch. Please don't just start with Hypnosis. Okay, Reflect. Reflect won't work against my Thunder Punch. Oof. Noctowls can take a surprising amount of damage, to be honest. Okay, Foundation leveled up. And there is a Vaporeon. I am not going to risk it, so we're just going to let Ivy finish this thing off. Come on, Ivy. Razor Leaf. It'll probably take at least 2 hits to kill. Yep. Oh god, even more if it uses Sand Attack. Lowering accuracy is like the worst thing in this game, I swear. Well, that and increasing your own evasion. Are you the trainer who is awaited by the legendary Pokemon? I'm too old to talk. I see. We, the Wise Trio, have been given the responsibility of protecting the legendary Pokemon. We were to allow passage only to those people who possess the power and soul of truth. Please do go on and enter the 10 Tower ahead. Suicune will put you to the test. Wait, where are you going? Well, it's simple. I'm going to the Pokemon Center. Okay. Wiggles, it is your time to shine. Is there anything here that would actually help me? Nope, just my original plan. Alright, Wiggles, congratulations. You have just learned Flash. So here are some things about how you catch Pokemon in Generation 2. Due to bugs in the code, paralyzing or poisoning a target does not alter its catch rate. Putting it to sleep or freezing it does. Now, freezing, any move that can freeze only has a 10% chance of freezing. I could sit here and beat it with my Ice Punch and hope that it works out. Or I can use Wiggles to put it to sleep. I have developed a more interesting strategy. One way or another, I am going to create a situation where I will either capture this thing or put out the most impressive effort I possibly can. Raikou, Entei, and now Suicune. Allow me to show you the plan I came up with. Step 1. Put it to sleep. The Quick Claw let me move first. That was a lucky bit. Now I will start using Flash. It will take 6 flashes to lower its accuracy to the lowest level possible. Now, I'm only level 30, but that's 1 flash. I do have enough strength to survive its attacks. It knows Gust, Bubble Beam, Leer, and Rain Dance. It's 2 flashes. That's 3 flashes, and I went first again. Alright, it woke up. Bubble Beam missed. Flash missed. We're still on 3 flashes. Leer's actually one that worries me because it makes Wiggles weaker against Gust. Alright, that's 4 flashes. Alright, that's a Rain Dance. I'm not too worried about that. That's 5 flashes. 1 more successful flash, and I'll start hurting it. Oof. Ooh. That hurt. But see, even a Rain Dance boosted Bubble Beam can't kill me, and Gust can't kill me in 1 hit either. But I still want 1 more flash on it. I want to reduce the amount of damage it's putting out as much as I possibly can. Alright, that is 6 flashes. Now, I could put it to sleep right now and start chucking balls. But sleep is not permanent. Freezing is. And I have to damage it anyway. So I'm going to damage it by bashing it with Ice Punches. And every one of these Ice Punches has a 10% chance of freezing it. So if I get lucky, I will actually completely incapacitate it. And if I'm not lucky, I mean, worst case scenario, it's just hurt and we can just go the sleep strategy. But this method of hurting it has a greater chance. Boom. Suicune is now frozen. Let's hit it with something stronger. I think in Generation 2... I was gonna say I think they stayed frozen for a while. I know in Gen 1, if you froze something, it was just gone. Like, the fight was over. Nothing defrosted on its own. But then they realized that that was hideously overpowered, and they fixed it. Still, I was expecting to get more than one turn. Alright. My chances of catching it are not going to get much better than they are right now. I'm going to hit it with one more Ice Punch. Okay. We're going back to Wiggles. So this way we're going to be alternating between using Sleep Powder, potions, and balls. This is going to take a while. Hence why I lowered its accuracy. Now, when it is asleep, every Ultra Ball that I throw at it is going to have a little, somewhere in the area of 4.5% chance of catching it. Any balls that I throw when it is not asleep have around a 2% chance of catching it. So, this is still going to take a lot of ball throwing, but I brought a lot of balls to this fight. And given the fact that it has Leer, which is either, I think it's either 30 or 40 PP, Gust, which I think is at least 20, Bubble Beam, which is at least 20, I will probably run out of balls before it runs out of moves and kills itself with struggle. But that is not a certainty. Okay. From there, I can survive a Gust or a Bubble Beam, so I can take the turn to Sleep Powder it, and I can keep throwing balls. But first I want to heal, because I'm now in range of being killed by a crit. $4.5% per ball. That is not terrible. It's a little better than 1 in 25. And anyone who's played tabletop games knows how frequently something that can only happen 1 out of every 20 times will pop up. Going a little bit... Sorry, something caught in my throat there. Going slightly beyond that, not unreasonable. What I do worry about, though, is those Leers. Okay, Rain Dance is up. Bubble Beam could now potentially kill with a single crit. So, hopefully it'll stay asleep for a while. The fact is that at any point while Rain is active, Wiggles could be killed in one hit if the stars align. And I don't have any way to mitigate that. At least not while maintaining this strategy. The fact is that the longer I let the fight go on, the more likely it is that Suicune will be able to use up all of its moves and struggle itself to death. Which would also be a failure. I get one shot at this. If I fail to catch it, well, damn. That's a failed catch, and I don't get anything in the tin tower at all. I have to believe. I've only used, like, 10 Ultra Balls so far. So there's still a lot of room. There's still a lot of time for this. I should have looked up some more tongue twisters. Because this might take a while. And it still might end in complete failure. There is no guarantee of my success. It's all just matters of probability. But at least my strategy keeps my team relatively safe. I wish it could have just gotten frozen and stayed frozen. That would have made this so much simpler. And it would have let me fight it a lot safer, because then I could have just stayed on Mind Goose, who resists Bubble Beam and doesn't take any extra damage from Gust. But that's okay. This is how it is to capture a legendary Pokemon. It is meant to be a challenge. It is meant to feel difficult. It is meant to make you earn it. I do not know if I can earn it, but I am willing to put in the effort. If I can get this beast upon my team, it would take Mind Goose's slot, obviously. It would be a tremendous help. It is strong. It is fast. It has excellent stats. Do you want to know something really ironic? Something I realized as I was looking through and planning my way of tackling this problem. I actually realized that this strategy would have actually worked significantly better if I had brought a Hoppip. Hoppip vastly outspeeds Suicune. Hoppip has better stats than Weepinbell. Hoppip also learns Sleep Powder and Stun Spore. Hoppip is the final evolution, or Jumpluff is the final evolution of Hoppip. The little guy that I lost all at the beginning due to my own negligence and idiocy would actually have given this strategy a greater chance of success. Not by much. I want to stress that. Not by a lot, but by enough that it just made me feel really bad about how I lost Blip. God, that sprite is so beautiful, isn't it? I love the sprite of Suicune. It's just so... It's so elegant in ways that are really hard to define. Wait, did Sylveon steal your ribbons? I think Sylveon stole Suicune's ribbons. Okay, it's awake again. Oh, that was an accidental Ultra Ball while it wasn't asleep. That one's only about a 2% chance. Okay. Do you see why I bothered with the 6 uses of Flash against it? Yeah. It's an absolute lifesaver. I've used up almost half of my Ultra Balls now. There's no guarantee, but since it has taken this far, perhaps it is time that I began to invoke the ancient rites. The secret techniques passed on from the dawn of Pokemon. From one master of secret lore to another, whispered in corridors at recess. Yes, it is time. I must hold B. Oh, you silly little creature. Do you really think that you can go up against the power of holding B? This strategy has brought gods to their knees. And what are you? A glorious, elegant beast. But a beast all the same. You know, I don't know about how much more I can hype up holding B, because the longer it doesn't work, the more I just sound like a crazy person. But you also have to remember, this fight's already gone on for like 10 minutes, so yeah, you'll have to forgive me if I'm starting to lose my grip on stability. It's staying asleep a long time this time. Come on, Wiggles. Come on. I will use up every single ball in my inventory, including that heavy ball. You know, you might be wondering, why wouldn't I just use the heavy ball? I mean, Suicune is over 400 pounds. Like, surely it's heavy enough. No. No, it's actually not. You have to be heavier than Suicune by almost 20 pounds before the heavy ball gives any bonus whatsoever. Yeah. If I end up having to use the heavy ball on Suicune, it will literally only be as good as a normal Pokeball. Yeah, that sucks, doesn't it? I looked through everything. I looked through all the different balls I could make through the apricots. It just wouldn't do it. Fast balls were actually supposed to work really, really well on the legendary dogs. But they're glitched. And they don't. In fact, there's only 3 Pokemon in the entire game that fast balls actually increase your chances of catching. Yeah, is that not just absurd? Okay, I'm out of sleep powders, so we're gonna go to Stun Spore. Stun Spore will not actually increase my chances of catching it. I'm down to about 2% for the rest of my balls, which is less than half of what it was. But this is what I gotta deal with. Maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe I won't. But no one can claim that I have not put in every bit of effort into this. I have thrown all of my passion and all of my skill and effort into this fight. And if it is destined that Suicune shall not be a member of my team, then I accept the ruling of the fates. For that, too, is the domain of my rival, RNG. And sometimes the dice just never come up the way you wish they would. But I am proud. I came at this with everything that I could. And what I have learned will be of great value to me in the future. I just have to have faith. I just need to believe. The last 9 balls in my bag have the same chance of capturing it as any other. I could still get lucky. But you know, it really does feel kind of heartbreaking. But I always knew that this was a long shot. It was never anything more than that. And even if I don't have Suicune, I still have Mind Goose, who still has fantastic stats. I will lose nothing by not capturing this. Well, except maybe a little bit of pride. But, hey, losing your pride never killed anybody. Much. We're down to the last 3 balls. 2 Ultra Balls, and then a Heavy Ball. These Ultra Balls are around a 2% chance of catching. A single Ultra Ball remains. Will I be lucky? Or does Lady Luck not smile upon me today? And so we come to the last ball in my bag. A ball which will only have about a 1% chance of succeeding. Stranger things have happened, but we must be realistic. I put in all of my effort. But in the end, Suicune shall not be joining me. Farewell, noble beast. You fought brilliantly. And I will see you all on the next one. Or after the scene. Awesome! Too awesome, even! I've never seen a battle that great. It was truly inspiring to see. Suicune was tough, but you were even more incredible, Quill. I heard Suicune's mystic power summons a rainbow-colored Pokemon. Maybe, just maybe, what went on today will cause that Pokemon to appear. I'm going to study the legends more. Thanks for showing me that fantastic battle. Later, Quill. No, Dana. Dana, I don't want to talk. I'm in mourning. I just went through a very trying experience and failed. Can I really leave it there? Can I really leave it after a 20-minute battle that ends in nothing? Surely there's something I can offer to anyone who actually watched this far. Well, I think I have an idea about that. Just south of Blackthorn City is another route that I haven't been to yet, and actually has a lot of Pokemon that I might be able to capture. So Wiggles is going in there. Cracker is coming back so we can fly. Let's see here. Huggles in front should be good enough, but I'm gonna have to buy a whole new stock of balls, aren't I? Alright. I will try to catch one Pokemon on the next route to end this episode, so that maybe we can stop it on a high note. Sure, 11 Ultra Balls, why not? Maybe it will not all have been in vain. We can only hope. What do you have for me? Well, so much for that. Wait, was I even allowed to catch anything here anyway? Yeah, I was. Route 45 is different than 46. Well, okay then. I guess I'll see you next time for real. Bye, everybody.